Hey, what's up, Warriors? Anthony Smooth here from Simple Creative Marketing. Thought I'd go outdoors today to do this video and share with you 5 great ways. That's 5 great ways to share your customer success stories or your case studies. As you know, I've been talking a lot about case study marketing in this series. So if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, I recommend you do that so you can understand what is case study marketing, why is case study marketing important. I'm not going to cover that here. I'm just going to share 5 ways that you can get your case studies in front of prospects and potential buyers for your service. Okay, so let's go. Number 1, what you can do is definitely you want to create a case study page on your website. All right, so on your blog, I actually think that you should do it as a section on, like, in your menu. So when you've got your menu at the top, have a section for customer success stories, or some people like to use the word praise. It really depends on your audience and the language that works for them. I like customer success stories or client success, something like that. Some really good sites that do this really well. The Zero, so Zero with an X, .com, which is a bookkeeping accounting software. They've got a really fantastic customer success page. Check out their page. Another one is HubSpot. They've got a really great customer success page as well. And what you'll notice on that page or their pages is they have it segmented by, you can actually search by type of business, all right? Because they serve different types of businesses. And if you have a business that serves multiple types of businesses, like mine, then you can actually do that as well. You want to tag each of your customer success story based on the segment that the customer is in. Okay, that's number 1, using a customer success page on your website. Number 2 is to share your customer success stories on social media. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. You've already created, you published a post or an article, the success story on your website. Now you want to actually share that out through social media. So what I would do is, or what I would recommend is to have a nice visual which has the headline for your story, which is very metrics driven. I talked about this previously. You want to make sure the headline of your customer success story is metrics driven, okay? And what is the actual result that was produced, for the client, and you have that as the actual, text you use in the social media post. You also have the image, maybe a picture of your client's face or their logo, depending on what type of business or audience that you serve. Okay, throw that out on social media and link it back to the actual article on your website. Number 2 spot is social media. Number 3, I would say put it into, I like to call it sneakily put it into your email signature. Okay, so you can sneak it in there, just have a sentence, same thing, use the headline. Oh look, we've got a visitor. Okay, there you go. Some furry friends saying hello. And so what you want to do is, in your email signature, just put same thing, the headline or the subject headline of the case study. Put that, quick sentence, link off to your case study in your email signature. Hey, check out how XYZ company was able to do blah, right? And so whatever that is for you, put that into your email signature. That's number 3. Okay, number 4, the 4th way to share your customer success story is to put it into your, if you're doing any types of like webinars, if you're out there presenting, doing talks in front of groups and audiences, if you're doing virtual summits, if you're appearing on people's podcasts, use your case studies inside your presentations. Okay, so if you have a slide deck, what I recommend is you have actually 1 to 3, I recommend 3 if you can have it, 3 different slides that represent 3 different case studies of clients you've worked with and helped achieve an outcome or a result. Okay, so put that into your slide deck. So when you're out there presenting, all right, not only are you sharing some good and useful tips on how to achieve a specific outcome, you can also share the stories of how you helped your clients achieve that particular outcome as well. And that's really a nice way to demonstrate that. I'm not just giving you the theory, I'm also giving you the examples of how this has actually worked out for some of my clients. And that's a really compelling way to use case studies. And this is really powerful when you're doing presentations where it's like they call it like a no pitch or no sales presentation. So, say you're in an industry where you can get up and talk in front of a group, but they don't want you to offer a service at the end or an offer or present something at the end. So what you can do is you can just embed your case studies in there, and what you will find is that after the talk is done, you might just have 1 or 2 people come up to you and remember the case studies and say, hey, I want to know more about those case studies, all right, and how you might be able to help my business too. Okay, and this has worked really nicely for my business, and I know for some other businesses as well. So that's number 4, use it in your presentations. And number 5, way to use your case studies is to actually repurpose the case study. So if you've written it as a article format, right? If that's the way it's published on your site, you can also record a audio version, like a podcast version, right? And so you can actually take that, throw it onto your podcast. You can even, better yet, interview your client and have them share their story on your podcast and put it out that way. So it's another medium, it's another format, and another way to reach your audience. Okay, so that's number 5, podcast. Quick recap: 1, summary, case studies, customer success page on your site. 2, what did we say? I think we said I remember there was email signature. 3, social media. 4, my brain's gone blank. What was 4? Remind me. Okay. And then 5 was slide deck. Okay, I'm getting all confused, but just rewind and you'll see it all again. Now, in our next video, I'm going to share with you 5 uncommon ways to use your customer success stories. Okay, so tune in for that. Make sure you hit subscribe or like my page. And by the way, if you want to learn how to craft compelling case studies, I've actually published a free ebook, free guide on my website. Just head over to simplecreativemarketing.com/case study guide and go grab that, and you can learn the actual process that we use to create case studies for our clients. Okay, that's me, Anthony Chancellor, signing out for today, and I'll see you in the next episode.